Welcome to our journey through time as we unravel the story of Christopher Columbus, a figure known worldwide for his voyage across the Atlantic Ocean. He has been celebrated for discovering the New World, setting the stage for centuries of exploration and conquest. However, today, we are going to dive deeper into the less explored territories of his journey, focusing on a more obscured narrative, revealing an unknown side of Columbus, the deceptions he carried out, and the contents of his secret captain's log. When we first hear the name Christopher Columbus, we imagine an intrepid sailor standing on the deck of his ship, staring resolutely towards the horizon. Yet Columbus, the Genovese explorer sponsored by the Spanish monarchy, was not just a man of courage and determination, but also of cunning and guile. During the late 15th century, tales of lands teeming with gold and exotic species had created a buzzing curiosity amongst Europeans. The allure of unknown territories and the promise of immense wealth sparked the age of exploration. At the center of it all was Columbus, a man who proposed to reach the riches of the East by traveling westward, thus bypassing the treacherous route around Africa. He promised to bring back treasures that would fill the Spanish coffers, but little did the monarchy know, their courageous explorer had his agenda. Columbus was not just a daring explorer, but a shrewd businessman. He had negotiated a deal with the Spanish monarchs King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella, ensuring that he would receive 10% of all the riches he found, along with the governorship of any newfound lands. These conditions were etched into the capitulations of Santa Fe, a contract that held immense promise for Columbus. However, what the Spanish monarchy did not anticipate was the deceptive tactics that Columbus would employ to ensure he kept the larger share of the spoils for himself. Our story of deception begins with the voyage across the Atlantic Ocean. Columbus, to prevent a potential mutiny due to the fear and uncertainty that surrounded the journey across the unknown waters, promised a reward to the first sailor who spotted land. However, when Rodrigo de Triana first sighted land on October 12, 1492, Columbus claimed that he had seen a faint light the night before. Thus, he attributed the discovery to himself, ensuring the reward stayed in his possession. This was the first recorded instance of Columbus's deception, but far from the last. As Columbus set foot in the New World, he began to make entries in his captain's log. This logbook served as an official record of the voyage, containing details about the route taken, the weather, sightings of land, and interactions with indigenous peoples. However, there was another logbook, a secret one, where Columbus made additional entries that were not shared with his crew or the Spanish monarchy. This secret captain's log has intrigued historians and researchers for centuries. In this secret log, Columbus noted the actual distances traveled each day, keeping this information concealed from his crew. In the official log, he intentionally underreported these distances so the crew would not realize how much further they were from home than they thought. It was a clever tactic to suppress any potential mutiny, reflecting Columbus's cunning character. Moreover, the secret log held records of Columbus's encounters with the indigenous people. While Columbus publicly shared tales of friendly narratives who could be converted to Christianity with ease, his secret log tells a different story. The secret entries show a calculating individual who studied the indigenous people, not as potential allies or Christian converts, but as subjects to be dominated and exploited. He noted their naivety and innocence, especially their lack of knowledge about weapons and their fascination with European goods. These observations revealed his intentions to establish control over the people and the land, setting the stage for years of oppression and slavery. However, it's not just his deceptive practices or secret observations that paint a different picture of Columbus. The secret captain's log also suggests a man driven by personal ambition and greed. In it, Columbus made countless entries about the abundant presence of gold in the new land. He made estimates and speculations, highlighting regions where he believed gold mines could be located. However, there's a notable discrepancy between the quantity of gold Columbus reported in his official logs and what he recorded secretly. The exaggeration of gold availability in the official log points towards a calculated effort to maintain the Spanish monarchy's interest and investment in his future voyages. Simultaneously, his understated accounts in the secret log kept his crew unsuspecting of the true wealth that was at hand, securing a more significant share for himself. The tale of Columbus is not as straightforward as it's often narrated. Behind the story of the brave explorer who connected the old world with the new lies a narrative of cunning tactics and self-interest. Columbus's deceptions and the content of his secret captain's log demonstrate that his voyages were not just about charting unknown territories or spreading Christianity, they were also about amassing personal wealth and power. So, the next time you hear about Christopher Columbus, remember the sailor's tale is not just about bravery and discovery. It's also a story of cunning, manipulation, and personal ambition. It's a tale that demonstrates the complexities of human character and the nuances of history. The story of Columbus, his deceptions, and his secret captain's log shows that history is often more complicated than it appears at first glance. It reminds us to constantly seek out the truth, even if it's hidden beneath layers of deception or tucked away in secret logs. The true essence of history lies in its multifaceted narratives, which not only celebrate achievements, but also acknowledge the complex and often controversial paths that lead to them.